No,
Oh,
it's just
his head on that.
his IG page. He's a huge Eagles. Your computer still not loaded?
The internet ain't connected. You just girl from the club. You with play three-way.
Good morning. I think it's. Is it 7 yet? No. What are we waiting on?
Internet.
We're waiting for this song to go on.
Song be jamming.
Good morning. It's Michael and Joy in the morning.
Oh, guys.
About to say shout out to Chris Breezy. Michael, you alright? Dip it to hello.
There we go.
Yep.
La la.
Michael and Joy in the morning time.
Whoop, whoop.
MichaelandJoy.com is the website. Got an amazing show for you today. It is Monday, the what's the day, Mike?
The 22nd.
Oh, it's the 22nd of January. Thank you
Yes, sir.
very much.
Good
Got some
morning.
cool people coming by. Shout out to
do.
Nikita Todd-Stanley because today's show, you know how Mondays is. It's Moving Properties Monday here on Michael and Joy. Nikita Todd-Stanley gonna be hanging out with us today. Whole bunch to talk about today over the weekend. I don't know if you seen Monique. Monique said, let's boycott Netflix. Monique not doing that one.
I was gonna say,
That was
yo, it's not gonna be too many
Yeah.
people. I saw a bunch of memes over the weekend, like, sorry, player, that's all you.
Yeah, that's on you, partner. Take that money and run. Hey, don't forget, you can check us out on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, DC2ATL, You Bring Me Joy, and of course, you can always follow the show at Michael and Joy.
And while you're at it, go over to YouTube. Check us out live Monday through Friday, 7 to 9. And while you're over there, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to know when we're on live.
Now, if you follow us, we'll follow you back. You don't like that, do you?
I was going to say, nah, sure, go ahead.
Hey,
we
that's
will
what I'm
follow
talking
you
about.
back.
Hey, it's Michael and Joy in the morning. The time right now is about 7:03. God, we just missed 7:02.
I was going to say, how about that?
It's Michael and Joy in the
Michael
morning.
and Joy in the
Wake
morning.
up.
Good morning, wake up.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sure. Brr, brr. Good morning. Hey, Jay Ortiz. Good morning, Mom. Hey, Captain J. Good morning. Or Captain EJ. Is it EJ?
Captain Jackson.
Is this IG Captain EJ?
Sure.
Sure. You gonna text it to me?
Hmm.
You texting it to me? Skirt. Thank you. I feel like the schedule is off. I need to go in here and see what's going on with it. Considering I'm the only one that does it. That's the problem. Right, Sean? Just agree, Sean.
I'm agree.
Agree, Sean. Say, Michael, it is both of your responsibility. Cookies committed. Somebody sent us an email through our website.
I mean, the website, yes.
So you saw it.
Yes.
Gotta love
I
how
see
you did.
everything.
Yeah, well, about that, Sky Eye, could you try responding? What are you gonna hit me with? You know I got a real job. You got a real family.
This
you know I
is
got
my
a
real job. You
Okay,
never heard
well,
me say no real job. This is
you
my
know,
job.
you
right
know I
here.
got a job.
No, I say,
what do you say?
I say, you know, I do 40 hours a week at a regular gig. I also clean toilets at. Yeah. Keep on.
What's the point? You still can't respond to an email?
Don't let me get started, Joy.
Before your boss cracks the whip. I appreciate you, Jay. I was gonna say I wish he'd crack a whip.
Jay, I'm gonna send you a picture today, boy. Somebody got their picture on their desk already, boy.
Uh-oh.
Already.
Salivating over your calendar picture. Oh, you could have just texted it.
You can't. It ain't. Oh, you can look at it on your computer. There you go. Hey, that July 5th, 1994. That's when they actually started.
Okay. Started Amazon.
Did you see? Did you read the first part?
Yeah, I got that. But I'm just saying, that's the day that they started the company as a whole.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's the whole from 94 to 01.
02. Well, yeah, ending quarter. But it just came out in 02. I gotcha. On this day.
No, it came. Amazon started in 94. They didn't record their first profit until 01. That's the point. That's why I put that.
I
right
know, but I'm saying it on this day.
There is when they recorded their profit after being up since 94. 7 years.
Yeah,
Selling books.
they're big. I was gonna say, truth be told, Amazon still isn't as profitable as everybody thinks it is. But yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
They're not as profitable.
As everyone thinks they are. They think that everybody thinks that Amazon's just balling. No.
Shit.
As you continue to build businesses and expand, it's not the way people think it is. I mean, they're doing good, but they're not just.
Come on, back at the post.
Yeah, you just chunk what's called out.
I mean, a lot of businesses.
I knew that.
A $480 million loss. I mean, business.
Michael Joy in the morning.
Hey,
MichaelJoy.com. When we come back, we'll tell you who's on the show today.
And who's not?
It's Michael Joy in the morning, Sensation Station Network.
Let go.
Hey, Sean, can you turn that down a little bit for me? Sean got that new Drizzy. I see you, Sean. Sean playing that new Drizzy Drake.
Okay, I just want you guys to know that I have. What up, Rodney? Yo, when you coming to get this clamp? Hey, Seba. Good morning. Look at this.
You on that party, Sean?
Y'all, look at this. I don't know if you guys can. Look at all this. Mama got this big old safety pin till I can take these pins to go get altered later on. You know when you got your favorite jeans, you're trying to hold on to them. Just go on, let them go, let them go, let them go. Hey, B and Marie. Good morning. Okay, so that's that one.
Mm.
How was your weekend? Where are you guys representing? How was
I
your
lost
weekend,
to J-Lo.
Sean. Hey, you in the red glasses.
Oh.
How was your weekend?
Oh, it's pretty good. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
You said, hey, you in the red glass?
Yeah, well, I said it 3 times. You were just bopping your head, so I was like, let's see how this works. You were like, yeah, hey.
Are you ready to come back?
Hey, you in the red glasses. Hey, CJ, good morning.
Michael and Joy in the morning.
Whoop, whoop.
MichaelandJoy.com. Got an awesome show for you today.
We do.
Goodie Nation gonna be hanging out with us today. Old Mr. Sam Martinez
I was going to say, they
is
are
gonna be coming by.
an amazing group of individuals over there.
Shout out to Goodie Nation. First I thought it was Goodie Mob. I thought
You was
CeeLo,
like, come through, CeeLo.
T-Mo, Goodie, and Gip.
And then you
Cool
were like,
Joe was gonna come.
then you read it. And you
But
were
they
like,
too early for them, but I do not. They be super crunk in the morning. Can't have them here in the morning. We need to get him about 9-ish or so.
9.
Hey, I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Today's show is being brought to you by our very own Nikita Todd-Stanley and the
Whoop,
Team
whoop.
Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. For more information, you can visit the website teamtoddrealtygroup.com. I think I'm gonna go green now.
Meaning what?
Today I left my papers at home. So so yesterday's such a beautiful day, I decided to just do some straightening up around the house.
Okay.
So I moved the printer. And when I moved the printer, I never pulled the script off of the printer.
Okay.
So not knowing I didn't have the script, you know me how I am with my papers.
Yeah.
Gotta have my papers, and
So
I don't have them
serious
today.
about those. So serious about those papers.
Yes.
You know, I was, and I still have a lot of the scripts from like day one. And as I was sitting here and just looking at the accumulation of this stack of papers, I'm sitting there in my mind thinking, what in the heck am I going to do with this stuff afterwards?
I have every show.
I
have
know,
every
it's-
Real Talk with Michael McFadden show. 400 episodes. I have it in a binder. Each show organized from day one, August 26, 2009, until the 400th show that we did. I have the shows from when we had Cheryl Wood on, Sarah Stokes, Madam Money.
This is before Michael and Jordan?
Yes.
Yeah.
2009, yeah.
Yeah,
I had the
so
show
what-
when
so-
you came on.
So
as a
what
guest.
what is just memorabilia?
Well, I'm going to put it in a binder. I saw Tom Cruise do this. He took all of his scripts he takes all his scripts and makes a book out of it.
Okay.
And it's just all this
Yeah, I
scripts
was
in the
sitting
book.
there thinking the same thing. I was just like, but you know, they're just everywhere. It's like, you know, I don't have them in one spot. So it's like some on the bookshelf, some over here, some over here.
Yeah, all mine in the backpack. As a matter of fact, they're all in the Fresh Empire backpack. Remember the Fresh Empire backpack you gave
Yes,
me?
I
Yep,
do.
it's in that backpack.
Shout out
Every
to
show
Fresh
from
Empire.
day one. It's sitting right there. So, yeah, it's memorabilia. You can always go back and say, oh, BM, that was
That's
awesome.
pretty awesome.
But yeah, I left my paper.
Shout out to you. So in
Can't
other
do
words,
that
what the moral of the story is that he's not going to print them out anymore, and he's just going to email them to us.
Lying to me.
It was like, how
Because
you
what I
plan
do
on
is-
putting that in a binder?
Yeah, what I do though is because when I use the papers, I use it if I'm thinking about something, I use it to write on.
I
So
do
if I'm
too.
thinking about a question, I'll write it down. Or if I think about a joke I'm about to drop and where I'm gonna strategically place it, like if I want to say something about Sean's shirt, but right now it's not a good time, I remind myself on the paper and say, hey, say something about Sean's shirt. You see how that works?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm going to
so-
say, yeah, and I guess you can't really type that.
Hey, congratulations to the Cool Kids Committee.
Whoop,
They
whoop.
did an awesome job on Friday night. It was Our Block versus Our Cops.
Shout out to them.
And fortunately, or unfortunately, the cops fell a little short.
Literally.
They lost to our block.
Just a few points.
Yeah, they made a run.
They didn't get beat up like our block had said on Friday.
L is an L, but they were down by more than 19 points.
They were down
in
by
the
more than
game,
19.
and before the end of the game, like they cut it down to single digits. They had an opportunity to come back, but unfortunately, it didn't work out. Shout out to the police chief. Man.
Yeah, he was he gave a good 3 minutes and was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and hold down this bench real quick and watch y'all out there. It was some guys that were on the team that were really balling though.
Commissioner, the chief said, "Hey, I got to go do this roll call at 11 p.m. I got to get up out of here." I was wild. Shout out to Commissioner Lisa Cupid. She came through the building. Packed house. Congratulations to Cool Kids Committee.
First
did an
one.
Amazing
Good
job.
job. They're working on the second one. It's gonna be tug of war. Just kidding.
Good luck. Hey, we come back. We got your birthdays and shout outs. We're gonna tell you what Monique talking about, and the Super Bowl is set.
Shout out to Miss Dolores and Mr. Jazz
in the morning.
Whoop, whoop.
MichaelJoy.com. Leg out. What up, Lonnie? Miss Barnes? What up, BK? Writing them hits over there. McNary, Miss McNary, Mr. McNary, Marcus. What up, Miss Evans? Hello to you. Sean, what up, Sean? DC in the building.
Buzz it on the beat. All right, feeling good now. I've done my part. When did we start getting these Vlad emails? Vlad TV.
I don't know, them damn stories be funny.
Well, I mean, I'm like, what in the world? Good morning to you. Oh, so you actually read them too. CJ Taylor, makeup artist, good morning.
What up, Donald Walker?
What's Sam's last name?
Martinez. Oh yeah, Wags girl had what you call a junkie, man.
I don't know.
What up, Coach? Hey, Erica. Good morning. Love Ashley, aka Ashley Hill.
Whoop, whoop.
Erica, what's the word, shout it? I sound so DC when I said that, didn't I? No, I really did. That was so Atlanta. We got 1.3 thousand on there, boy. I see it. I see that 1.3 thousand you got on there.
On what?
On that Wags.
On the WAG?
Yeah. Oh, I said I wanted to drive a bus. Can I share this?
You.
Oh, we're coming back?
Is it mine? If you gotta ask.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelAndJoy.com. With the Senate falling short of the votes needed for funding proposal, the United States federal government officially shut down Friday at midnight. Friday morning when we were on the show, I thought we had a deal, but unfortunately we did not. Now, lawmakers had a similar deadline last month, but they passed a continuing resolution December 21st to keep the federal government funded for another month. Now, Democrats have been pushing for a solution for recipients of DACA, that is the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, and insisted that it be addressed before the Friday deadline, and the two parties were unable to reach an agreement. The House voted Thursday night to avert the shutdown, but it fell short 50 to 49. Now check this out. During the shutdown, what happens during the shutdown? Now the military is what's considered essential, obviously, and would still report to duty. However, the troops, including those in combat, will potentially not be paid during the shutdown. In addition, many civilian departments of defense employees will be working during the shutdown, including instructors at military academies and maintenance contractors. Now, if the shutdown goes on for weeks, about 1.3 active military personnel will be expected to work potentially without pay. Now, the military is currently being paid through February 1st. So let's hope that we can get this thing done.
That's a long time.
They'll
be working without no money.
They give you your back pay, but I remember back in the day, though, boy, when I was in the service, boy, I couldn't make that money stretch from the 15th.
Yeah, that's
to
what
the
I'm
31st.
saying. So trying to figure out, I mean, you know, a lot of people live check to check.
Man,
so,
what?
you know, I mean, I had a conversation with someone yesterday about it. You know, the options are few because I mean, some people just have that 9 to 5. There's no extra income. So if you try to make a stand and say, well, I ain't doing that, boss. And he was like, oh, all right, you don't want to do that? Okay, well, this will be your last check. Then you're like, I was just joking. I was just trying to see what you was going to say.
Yeah, and I, you know, I got a lot of friends and family up in D.C., so a lot of them work for the government itself. So with them work for the government, basically, they ain't got to go to work today.
Right. Yeah, but but also don't expect that check. You can take the time off, but look, like down here, they try to figure out when they gonna make up them school days.
Right. Y'all got 7
They over
days
there
to
sitting
make
there
up.
thinking like, when I'm gonna make up this money?
So I have an idea. All my folks that's working in the government, why don't y'all just drive Uber?
Right.
Well, hold up. The government ain't working, so they ain't got nobody to drive.
I was gonna say, well, there's somebody out there that need a lift.
For real.
You know, the one beautiful thing that I could appreciate about Dryer Buzz. Dryer Buzz said that she forced all of her children, because they have cars, to be able to at least have the ability to drive Uber or Lyft if they ever needed to. So if they ever needed any extra money, or just they got laid off or whatever the case is, they had something to fall back on. Because it takes some time for you to be able to get approved. So it's not like an immediate thing. So if y'all up there and y'all trying to get that application through, might take a little bit.
Gonna get it done now. Also, several members of Congress have asked that their pay be withheld during the government shutdown, with some saying that they will donate their money to charity. Now, Representative John Delaney, who represents the 6th Congressional District, which covers Western Maryland, released a statement on Saturday saying that he doesn't believe that it's right for him to receive pay while others go without during government closure. He said, I don't think it's right for me to get paid during the government shutdown while my constituents are being furloughed and important and necessary services being eliminated altogether. So Delaney said that in a statement that it's time to be responsible and come together on a bipartisan deal to fund the government. Today they are voting at noon, so hopefully by noon.
So out of all them people, it's one person, huh? All them people, one person said, you can withhold mine. Everybody else was like, nah, run me them coins.
Shout out to 45. It was funny because officially he was sworn in as president on January 20th, 2017. And how ironic was it that on January 20th, 2018, the country went bankrupt, just like he's done all of his businesses.
So about that.
Shut them down. Hey, we come back. We got your birthdays and shout outs. Shout out to you, Ashley, for talking about nothing about you is DC anymore. Thank you very much. Yeah,
not
right.
a thing.
It's Michael and Jordan on the Sensation Station Network.
Look, when you go to DC and you sightseeing,
You right.
like, player, you from here. What in
right.
the world?
What up, Terry? It's Miller.
What up?
What up, Fred? Hey, Cheryl. Petty John Johnson. Good morning.
Petty John. Nothing about you.
Sensation Station Network, how may I help you?
Front door.
Okay, someone's coming to navigate you, okay?
Front out.
All right, thanks.
Your Twitter is SSN too, right, Sean? You know, like when you be talking to people and they like right there, so you just know that they can hear you, and they just don't ever respond. You know, I just be feeling some kind of a way. Hey, your red glasses. He is into it. I'm just sitting there like, yeah. So Sean, blah blah blah.
We got back and have 3 minutes for the birthday.
Hey, what up, Mark? Hey, Sam.
We're gonna put you right there.
I'm gonna sit right here.
You talking to him? No. Okay.
No, I'm just PR.
Sit in that comfy little chair right there.
Oh, coming back.
We got your birthdays and shout outs coming up a little bit later. Or also, we're going to holler at Goodie Nation.
What up?
Not to be confused with the Goodie Mob.
Not to be confused.
I looked at it. I
Totally
saw Sam bitch. I
different.
was like, nah, Sam ain't rapping. He didn't rap on that
I
soul
was
food
gonna
record.
say, yeah, he might have been in the production in the back on the backside.
He might have been part of the catering service when they made the record. We're going to talk to Sam. Talk about Goodie Nation. Today, the 22nd of January 2018.
And on this day in 2001, former National Football League player Ray Caruth was sentenced to a minimum of 18 years and 11 months in prison for his role in the 1999 shooting death of his pregnant girlfriend, Cherika Adams. Adams died a month later from her wounds. The baby survived and lives with the victim's mother. Amen.
And we did this story last year, I think when we first started, where Ray was coming up. The date is here. Like, I'm not sure. I have to look. I looked during a break to see if he was released, but he served all his time. And his the grandmother of their child said that she forgives Ray, and she wants to, she wants to
reconcile
close this thing up. You know what I'm saying?
And then let the child and his father have a relationship.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to do. I mean, if you think about, just what he did, taking her child, but still allowing him to be able to have a relationship with his child is a lot of forgiveness and a whole lot of prayer.
Says a whole lot. Hey, since we're talking about football, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots, who will be playing in the Super Bowl this year, the week after next.
February
it's the week
4th.
after next. So shout out to those two teams. Minnesota had nothing against Philly. Philly put it on them yesterday. I think by the time I saw the score go 24-7, I was like, I'm good. I started watching some on Netflix.
It was so interesting because they just kept scoring. I was like, you know what? Just in case y'all didn't know what we could do, we just gonna keep showing you.
I wish the Falcons could have played them one more time. I think we'd have had them that second time. But anyway, shout out to the New England Patriots. Tom Brady had like 97 stitches in his hand, his throwing hand yesterday. And
still,
they came back.
Still did his thing.
The one thing I can say, I'm kind of happy that the Atlanta Falcons aren't playing in the Super Bowl this year, because who wants to play Tom Brady?
Who wants to play Tom Brady?
I would hate for that.
Boy, say about Tom Brady.
Man, if that would have happened again, say we just made it back to the Super Bowl again and we had to play Tom Brady again and we lost again, like, I think I would have probably
Two back-to-back.
Man, I would have never came out the house.
I'm about to say, what would you do with all that Falcon gear? I mean, because you got a lot of it, like the coats, the shirts, the hats.
Man. Boy, that's the one I don't have. I would never wear that hat right there, boy. I can't do that one.
I was going to say,
it bring back memories. Like, it hurts.
Of that loss?
Yeah, it still
afterwards?
hurts. And then I saw Danny Amendola catch that ball yesterday against them, against Jacksonville. And I just saw, I saw the Super Bowl again. The way Tom was driving down, I was like, Jacksonville, I feel y'all pain. Y'all up by 10 with 9 minutes left in the game, and you could not hold off the greatest quarterback or the greatest football team of all time.
The greatest of all time.
Oh, well.
Well, shout out to Fly Eagles. Okay, so I have no skin in the game. I am not into NFL. I could care less who wins. I just know that my brother is a humongous Eagles fan, and I have a couple other friends that are humongous Eagles fans. So shout out to E. And I just think it's funny when you type "Fly Eagles" on your computer or on your phone, the eagle pops up. I just think it's cute.
Hey, shout out to Tom Brady once again.
No more Tom Brady.
MCM, he is a man crush Monday for all of y'all guys out there
too
that
much
really don't want to say
information.
Hey.
It's gonna say fly. What is that?
Fly Eagles.
I was like, yeah, man crush Monday, and then you stick your hand in there.
Hey.
That looks like you a little too excited.
Hey, if you got a birthday today, happy birthday to you. And shout out to my man, Coach Oliver Adams.
Yes,
Coach
sir.
Oliver Adams, having problems setting goals. If you want to take your business to the next level, I don't have my papers.
Well, just
Oliver Adams, the
shout out
coach,
to you.
will help you get unstuck. As a matter of fact, he will help you get back to the road of success as well. Now it's time to set realistic goals and take control of your life. All you got to do is visit the website power2live.net and schedule your free phone session with Coach today. Power2live.net. Coach will help you get unstuck. As a matter of fact, I got to put a call out to Coach today because I'm feeling a little stuck over
You
the
feeling a
weekend.
little stuck?
Yeah, I'm going to holler at him.
Stuck over them games.
Yo, if you celebrate a birthday today, happy birthday to these celebs. These are some celebs that share that same day. Oh, Guy Fieri. Diners, Drive-In, and Dives. Guy is 50 years old today. Happy birthday to you,
Shout out
Guy.
to Guy with the good hair.
And since we're speaking of football players, happy birthday to Ray Rice.
Oh, I'm about to say Ray Crew.
Ray Rice turned 31 years old today. Also celebrating a birthday today. She used to be a WCW, but I thought she was older than this. Diane Lane, she's 53 years old today. I thought she was older than that. I thought she was
That's
like
from Three's Company?
No.
Oh, Diane Lane. I know what she was in Unfaithful.
Yes, I love Diane Lane.
Yeah.
Confused her with Suzanne Summers?
Yeah, well,
Come on,
you know,
Christmas
they're
Snow.
both white.
Also celebrating a birthday today from
So
The
horrible.
Exorcist.
Sorry, guys.
Linda Blair turns 59 years old today. Also got to say happy birthday to DJ Jazzy Jeff. He turns 53 years old today.
Come on, Philly.
Also a couple of WB birthdays. WB birthdays or would have been birthdays today, by the way.
Would have held
Would
on.
have had a birthday today. Miss Afeni Shakur would have been celebrating her 71st birthday today. We know she is the mom of Tupac Shakur, political activist, not just the mama of Tupac. She did some amazing things even after her son's death back in the day. Afeni continued to stay here and do her things, you know, politically with African Americans here. So happy birthday to Afeni. And also celebrating a birthday, would have been 86 years old today. Sam Cooke would have been 86 years old today. We all know Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke passed away at the age of 33. Like sometimes when I do the birthdays
Such a
and I
young
look
age.
back at how young some of our artists were back in the day, he was only 33 years old. So happy birthday to Sam Cooke. And also a couple of belated birthdays over the weekend. Happy birthday to Houston Rockets' very own Hakeem Olajuwon. Well, he celebrated a birthday. Also, Jam Master Jay celebrated a birthday, a WB birthday. Billy Ocean, boy, Caribbean Queen, now we're sharing the same thing. You don't know that song? You know that song, don't you?
Yeah, we all know that song.
Billy
just
Ocean
not that song.
celebrated a birthday today. Also, happy birthday to Jack Nicholas. He celebrated a birthday over the weekend. And happy birthday to Ming Lee Simmons. That's the Russell little baby girl. 18 years
okay, I'm
old.
about to say, dang, Kamora still holding on to his birthday?
No, that's the baby. The baby.
The baby.
Well, not baby. She's 18 years
I was
old
gonna
now.
say
So.
the youngest one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Also, got to say happy birthday to our partner, Mr. Damian Blair.
Yeah.
Damien is
Woo,
celebrating
woo.
a birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Damien.
Yay.
And if you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday from Michael and Joy. If you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday to you from us, Michael and Joy at Sensation Station.
When we come back, we'll holler at Goodie Nation.
Woo.
We're going to let go.
You had already said half of what I'm supposed to say, so it sounded retarded.
That's Joy cousin. Mainly. I bet you won't tell Joy that fact.
Who said that?
Fact.
Whatever.
What up, Ronnie? When you coming through, Ronnie?
Such a rude person. His brother is
Hey,
so
Linda.
rude. He can't help it. He's just retarded. I mean, he's just thinks everybody Asian is related to me. I mean, how stupid is that? I mean, Yeah,
Yeah,
you
how
know,
you feeling?
yeah, they're all different countries,
Yeah.
you
How
know.
you feeling?
Yeah, how black people are.
Yeah.
Just,
Slide
they
up on me.
forget that they're different countries. Duh, because everybody's from Africa, you know.
Keep it simple with continents.
Right.
What's members Asian?
Right. What is
Okay,
your
where you from?
ethnicity?
So I'm actually a quarter Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
People think I'm Hispanic all the time, but
Yeah.
my dad's adopted by a Portuguese family.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
that's where my
So
family
y'all are
comes
from
from.
different countries
Yeah.
too. Right. It's
just
not
mixed
like
enough to blend in most places.
right, exactly. What time does it start today?
7.
Oh, okay, so it's tonight. Okay.
Are you coming too?
I was gonna say I'm gonna try my best. I gotta figure out what's going on with. I was gonna say it. Where is it at?
Atlanta Tech Village.
Oh yes. That's right. And the website is goodienation.com, right?
.org.
.org. Okay. Are you playing Billy Ocean?
Oh,
Oh
nice.
my God!
Yes.
I can't with you
Yes.
guys.
Happy birthday, Billy. Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, all y'all.
Get a life. Is it,
I love those, Joe. You my friend, girl.
I'm gonna throw something at you.
That Negro said Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, all y'all related.
I was gonna say the only thing left are 2 cell phones. I'm gonna let that live.
Not worth it.
Good morning,
She got
Terrence.
that Gucci
He's
band.
just, like I said, he's retarded. So
You can't say retarded.
I can't say retarded. When I'm talking about your brother, I can say retarded. I can't say retarded with
To a retarded
anybody.
person?
I would never say that.
You can't say retarded to a retarded person?
No, that's rude. But I can say it to a non-retarded person.
Who's feeling good with that, Joe? You gonna check that?
I'm going to work.
Oh. She got her chain bond shoes on it. Hey, go, girl.
Where you going with your corduroys on?
I know, I had to pull these out.
I was gonna say, where you going? You got a couple more, 4 more weeks you can wear it before it
I know, I
starts
had to
getting
get
hot.
I had to get at least
Had to
one
get
wear
that
in.
one wear in. and they green. Like
Oh, he green.
like throw up.
They too big too. Them 34s. Maybe talking about how your pants got bigger? Yeah, it's probably last time I been rocked it.
Can't you just get them like
I
altered?
used to be 200 pounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't fall for that, Sam. Let that go.
I know.
About to say you can't even see it in the face. Like
Yeah,
don't let that.
Yeah.
Don't let that. He's tripping.
I was the size of Mama June.
Trying to be like Anthony Anderson.
Yeah, she said.
Oh, so when I saw Anthony Anderson, what did he do? That show with that lip sync battle?
Yeah.
And they showed like a before of him and like an after him. I was like, dang. I mean, we knew that he had lost that weight, but it was like, whoa,
He lost
like
a lot of weight.
a big difference.
He lost a lot of
Before
weight.
and after you see it.
Yeah, that before and after, it's like, yikes.
Sean done played some damn Billy Ocean, boy.
I wonder how he lost it though.
What, he had surgery?
No, it was a joke.
He did,
I don't
he
know.
having us in trouble.
I don't know. Oh, Nikita's not coming.
How long have y'all been doing this?
2 years. I've been asking you for 2 years to come on, Mark.
No.
Okay, just a year. Just a year. At least a year.
I've known you almost a year.
Just a year since maybe the second event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did photography for one of the events.
Oh, okay.
Here's your accent. Okay. I just heard your accent.
2 of them, actually.
Which one?
And Miss Mike.
The same one that was at the Atlanta Tech Village.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
I did it twice there. Mm-hmm.
No, you're at one in downtown too.
Yep, on the corner. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but I got everybody I stood on a chair and I got all y'all in the front. Everyone's like, don't fall. I was like, right, exactly, don't fall. Yeah, I've got to shoot something. Governor Dill is doing a ribbon cutting at 9 o'clock, so I have to dip out of here a little early to go shoot that. But Governor But I sent an email already with the embed code for the YouTube page and the link to share the interview, which is good. You guys did some false advertising saying that he was coming on at 8.
What
I
else?
was like,
Hey,
hey, he's gonna speak a little
Mark,
bit
good
earlier
morning.
than 8. It's all good. Yeah, yeah.
We said 8,
I know. But then I was just sitting there thinking, but on Mondays the show goes till 9. So, but see, on the day that we had talked about prior, it ended at 8:30. So it was like if he comes on at 8, it might not. With other guests, might be tight with the amount of time he can talk.
That's all good.
Yeah. I might just end up having to move. We gonna get you in though.
Martinez got the skills, so.
Oh, we're coming back?
This is first time on the radio will be fun.
Yeah. You up, homie?
Okay.
Uh-oh. Don't fumble. But you are gonna need to come up a little.
Yeah.
Hey Mike, baby, what up?
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. Goodie Nation. Going down tonight, demo night, Hack the Violence. Going down, ATL, Georgia. Today, the 22nd, 7 p.m. Sam is in the building. What up, Sam?
Come on, Sam.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
You are so welcome.
Yeah,
Who is
of
Sam
course.
Martinez?
So I'm one of the directors of Goodie Nation, and we
Okay.
try and help solve some of the world's toughest problems with technology. So we've attacked, gentrification. This year we're doing violence, and then next year we're doing health. And we're just trying to, bring tech to communities that don't have it.
So you're talking violence today. So where you grew up? 4th Ward, Zone 4, Zone 3, Bankhead?
I'm from the suburbs of Atlanta.
Oh!
So, not,
He was like,
not
no,
quite
no,
as much
no.
over there.
Tell us about
Yeah.
Goodie Nation and what Goodie Nation is.
Yeah, so we kind of work through 3 different age groups. So our big things with professionals, we have a pre-accelerator where we help launch startups that do social good. So like this year we're launching companies that are trying to reduce violent deaths in the U.S. by 40% in 2020.
Wow.
And then we also do stuff with college students, which is where I focus a lot of my time,
Okay.
and K through 12 students, where we're training them to be the next generation of social impact.
Do you see that in that younger generation that they have like a thirst for this type of stuff?
Oh, definitely. I know with college students, like corporations are having a lot of recruiting focused on social impact now, and the K through 12 students with tech are unreal. I mean, I know I went to a hackathon last year. We did, and I had a 9th grader explain to me how to fundraise, with investments with venture capitalists, and that
really?
was
Come through, 9th grader.
yeah. I was taking notes.
Wow. Now, how did you get to this point? What's your background? Are you a tech guy? Are you, revolutionaryist? I don't know if that's the word, but you know what I'm talking about. How did it start for you, Sam?
So I'm from Alfredo. Like I said, I went to Georgia Tech and graduated in spring of 16.
Congratulations.
And, yeah, thank
Shout
you,
out to
definitely.
you.
I was actually
Spring
business.
it, hold up. 16?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we knew how young you were.
Yeah.
Shout out
been
to
been a sprint.
you. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, been lucky to get involved with Goodie early on. My last semester in college, I met Joey Womack, our CEO, and he kind of let me tag along some different events. I went and did some management consulting for a little bit, and then really missed this stuff and managed to bug Joey enough to get him to let me come back and do this and work for a startup now. And I'm more on the business side though, so I'm the rare Georgia Tech person that didn't do engineering or coding. So.
The very
Right.
rare.
Exactly.
Right.
Now,
That's
Hack the
pretty
Violence
awesome.
tonight is going down. Where you guys going to be tonight?
We're gonna be at Atlanta Tech Village in
Okay.
Buckhead. It's the hub for startups in Atlanta. They were doing it before anyone else over here, so we're really excited. They've been an awesome sponsor this whole program.
Okay. And the missions, like, you talked about Hack the
Every year
Violence.
is different.
Last year was different. How do you pick what this year's theme is?
Yeah, so I think a lot of that's driven by Joey and then our
Okay.
other co-founder Justin Dawkins, where they kind of see what's hot in the areas and just and even where a lot of the funding is, because as a nonprofit, we need funding to make things happen, and it's just wherever there's a lot of energy. Where I think gentrification was the biggest one, the most popular in Atlanta in particular. That was a hot topic, and then health is one that we see a lot of potential in going forward, and especially with some of the healthcare issues going on now and things like that. It's just a hot topic. That's gonna be one we actually gonna spend 2 years focusing on, since it's that big a deal.
Now, what do your parents think? They spent all that money to send you down to Georgia Tech, and look at you now, you doing Goodie Nation. What do they say?
They love it. I think they've been super supportive about it. I think they're listening now. We'll see.
They probably are, yeah.
Yeah, they've been very encouraging. Where I actually, when I left consulting, before I joined the startup I'm joining now, they let me chill back at home for a little bit. We're very supportive with some laundry service, some food.
With the laundry service, come through laundry service and chef.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because they were cooking it up.
Oh, it was definitely it was a little tricky to move back to Midtown, but I just moved back and I'm excited to be back and join the startup. So it's
yeah, all them little ladies tried to come see you. They realized you had a twin bed in your same room.
They'd be all right. But you know, one of the things, me being a parent, Michael being a parent, knowing that my child was involved in something that was making such a big difference in the community, I think that's one of the things that would make them super proud of you. Shout out to you.
Yeah, congratulations to you, man. What's next for you guys? What are you working on next?
So yeah, we're just getting ready to kick off health after we wrap up demo day today for our Hack the Violence program. So yeah, and the Hack the Violence demo day is actually tonight.
Yeah.
7. So that's gonna be the big thing, and then we're sprinting through that, and then we're gonna figure out health. Probably tomorrow is when we're gonna start that one, and we kind of have 2 cohorts coming up for that, where I think we're gonna focus on diabetes and cancer in the second quarter of 2018, and then in the fourth quarter we're going to focus, I believe, on heart disease and maybe one other one. That's what we're focusing on.
So when you say demo night, what does that actually mean to someone who might not understand that terminology?
Yeah, so we've been working with these teams for 9 teams for about 4 months now, and they've been focusing on different aspects of violence, and tonight's their big night to showcase what they've been working on.
So they're out there, they're going to do their pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Who is the event for? Like, is it just for a regular Joe like myself?
Oh, it's for everybody. I mean, people in the community, investors, people that want to support these teams. So, there's a lot of stuff around mental health. Like, we have a team that's helping people in transitional housing understand their emotional intelligence, understand why they're in the situations they're in. We have a lot with the prison school to prison pipeline.
Oh, yes.
That's
huge.
Yeah, we love talking about. Hey, tonight it is going down. Demo night, Hack the Violence at the Atlanta Tech Village. Mix, mingle, and experience the tech products our teams will be using to solve problems of violence within our community. You can register free by going to the website. What's the website?
GoodieNation.org.
Yeah, GoodieNation.org. And please do not confuse it with Goodie Mob. It is not the same thing.
Totally different.
You know that Goodie Mob, though, don't you?
Yeah.
That soul food record was jamming, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was like, sure.
We're about to test you on that. Do you know the lyrics? Hey, we come back. We got more. Mr. Sam is hanging out with us today. It is Michael and Joy in the morning. Sensation Station Network. Wake up, let go.
Joey is the founder, right?
Yeah.
What up, boy?
Joey and Justin.
Okay.
Man, I'm doing well, man. What up, Brick House? Hey, the one up. What happened?
Say Justin's last name.
You drank my beer, brother.
D-O...
DAWKINS.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And he's like the CTO guy. He's kind of the jack of all trades guy, actually.
I think I've met Justin. I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah, Joey and Justin is amazing how many people they know. they're plugged in everywhere.
But it's Goodie Nation. Their IG is just Goodie Nation, right?
Yes.
Alright, Goodie Nation.
Yeah, I think that's every one of our handles, right?
Yeah.
Tyrone Boyd, now who you calling? Oh, I know you a whole lot older than me, but ECY.
Sam.
Yeah.
Let them know that we will be live streaming it on our Facebook.
Okay. Yeah.
They can't make it, or if they're from like DC or something.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, you will? What will you be using to do your live stream?
It broke.
You broke it?
Not me.
What happened?
I don't know. Joey just told me it broke. Like.
Which part?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, well, can you ask them real quick? Maybe I can see whether or not if I have the part here.
Okay.
Maybe it's just one of the clamps. Maybe the
Cole, you
whole
gotta come
thing.
see us, brother.
You think the
Have a
whole
great day,
thing?
Dave.
Oh Lord, have mercy, Joey.
Cole, when you coming?
What
tomorrow,
I was
bro?
gonna say, tell Joey, it's not a weapon, guys. Like that's.
And sometimes with some of the teams, this cohort, he might have used it as a weapon.
I know. I'm just like, goodness gracious, Joey.
You got a spare one somewhere on the side?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I roll with them. Tonight at 7 p.m. Let's see.
But it's been real handy.
I was gonna say, yeah, I bet. It comes in handy. I mean, who wants to stand there and hold a phone for 2 hours? But yeah,
We made the most out of it.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
like I'll definitely see. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere.
Definitely got some mileage on it.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, I forgot to say congratulations on the 2 years, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Atlanta Tech Village. Let me find the address.
All right, come on back.
And it's free, they don't have to do anything?
Yeah, free,
Yeah, it's all free. Free drinks.
free drinks and some.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com is the website. Shout out to Monique. Monique made her rounds over the weekend. She got mad. She accused Netflix of gender and race bias, pay gaps, and reported. Monique said that Netflix reportedly offered her $500,000 for a comedy special, whereas they gave Amy Schumer about $11 million. They gave Dave Chappelle about $20 million. Monique came back and said she is the greatest comic of our generation. Those were her words, not mine.
That's what
I kinda
Monique
improvised
said
it.
about herself? Okay.
Now the deal was she was just upset because they offered her less money to do the special, and now she's asking us to boycott Netflix. Hey, do that one, Monique. I'm trying to watch Parks and Recreation.
You know,
That's a great show.
I think
Did not realize it.
one of the things that is awesome about Netflix, not only can you watch a lot of, past shows and just sit there, but the fact that they are bringing up their original content that you can't watch anywhere else.
You can skip past the intro on Netflix.
You won't be able to get a lot of people on that one.
Tony Rock's calling out Monique for exercising extremely poor business etiquette in her beef with Netflix. TMZ got Tony at LAX and asked what he thinks about Monique accusing Netflix of discrimination. Remember, she feels insulted by this $500,000 they asked her, especially because her Tony's older brother, Chris Rock, got $22 million. Tony said he's not buying what she's selling, and points out she's been off the stand-up scene too long to be comparing herself to Chris or Dave Chappelle. He also says that she's got to get her business calling up. Stop worrying about other people's salaries. Don't worry about their money. In his words, you got to get your weight up, Monique. You get your check to say what you want your check to say when you put the work in. And unfortunately, Monique hasn't been putting in the work, and you can't demand that type of stuff if you haven't been on the scene.
One of the things that I wish that she would just understand is that, like, when somebody wants you, just say thank you.
Yep.
Take the check, and then use that money to help the other things that you got going on.
Or if you don't take the check, just don't take the check. You don't have to go out
then
and blast them.
there's that. I don't necessarily think that every time you don't get your way, you got to act like a spoiled brat. That's what I'm starting to see from Monique.
If Netflix came to me and say, hey, I'll give you $500,000 for a comedy special, I'd be like, man,
Michael, you would take.
You can really give me $3.
I was gonna say you would take $5.
Give the other 2 to charity. Why I sell out so fast, man? Just give me $100,000, man. I'll be good.
Actually, I just 5 would be perfect. I just it goes back to what your mama said. If you don't have nothing nice to say, just don't say nothing at all. I mean, it's her being petty and making this a big deal is gonna make other people be like, you know what, Monique, we straight.
I'm a huge fan of Monique, one, because she's from the DMV area, so I gotta support my Washingtonians and Marylanders and
But
Virginians.
about this one.
But on this right here, like, Monique, come on, just like you said, like Tony Rock said, you've been out of the game too long. I can understand if you've been putting in work and hitting comedy shows and hitting the Atlanta Comedy Club hosted by Wanda Smith or something like that. You've been putting the work in, I will understand. But unfortunately, you haven't. We haven't seen you in a while. So take the $500. Maybe this would have catapulted you to that $1 million payday or that $2 million payday that you were looking for.
Or any payday.
You know what? You can check her out tonight. She's gonna be hosting down at Goodie Nation tonight. They gave her 12 lemon pepper wings and 6 Coors Light to come host, and she said, "I'll take that one." Sam, I'm just joking.
Sam was like, "Actually, we wouldn't mind her coming through." We're gonna be live streaming on Facebook tonight, so maybe we can get a couple of jokes in.
We'd love to have you. Come on through. Hey, when we come back, I'm gonna tell you about this guy who tried to rob a bank. Well, yeah, I'll tell you what he did.
Literally
you can't
tried
drink and drive, yeah. And also, this shutdown, they're voting at 12 o'clock today, so hopefully all of our government workers get back to work. probably tomorrow. Just don't mess up my check come the first of the month though. Smite
About
your
that.
leg out.
Thanks, Michael. It's all about you, buddy.
Yes, you are. All right.
Yeah, it seems like she just, every time she doesn't get her way, she gets in her feelings and then just starts
Cole,
like
I
acting
ain't
like
gonna say that,
a
but-
big baby. What up, the real baby?
Cole, I ain't mess with you.
Like,
Bubba.
really,
Delete
like,
this
just-
video too.
Alright, let me know. What up, Tony?
Where the girls at?
No, they actually Friday. That was wrong.
For real, Michael?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. This guy right here. Sam, what are you gonna do with him? Like, you know, like.
If everything went as planned, it wouldn't be any fun.
Right. Exactly. Good point.
That's why we like startups.
Right.
Expect the unexpected.
Expect
Yeah.
unexpected.
What can go wrong, will go wrong, how you gonna react.
Right. Be ready for it. How did you, from the beginning, how did you hear about Goodie Nation?
So, my last semester, I was trying to do some social impact stuff and startup stuff, and then they were like, you need to talk to Joey, someone I met. And they connected me, and I was talking about how there's nothing going on in the college space with this.
Yeah.
And he was kind of excited about it, let me tag along to a couple events. I disappeared when I started consulting, working 70-hour weeks, and then went to demo day for gentrification, and I told him, I gotta get back in it,
Yeah.
and he was like, cool, we're doing this program.
And then it was
It
just,
just-
and then there it went.
Yeah,
I
transition.
think that the one that I was for gentrification.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen you for a heck of violence.
I know, which is tonight at 7:00.
No, I'm
And
saying the whole year, the whole of 2017.
well, but you know, this is the first time that I'm hearing about it.
Oh.
Mark, really? You sent me information about Hack the Violence to my email?
I just got your email finally. I mean, dang.
What up, Joe
You
Jeff?
guys hired
Hold
me
up,
to
my
do
man.
photography. Clearly, you guys have my
You
email.
talked to Sam over the phone for Goodie marketing. Was it?
Oh, I was gonna say, so this would be you
Yeah.
that I need to talk about as far as not knowing about anything.
So he talked to her.
Sam's like, hold up, what happened here? You're just gonna throw me under the bus,
I'm
right?
telling her that you knew about it because Sam called them.
We did the Amazon jump.
He told. When did you know?
The day before our coding half,
Yeah. Goodie had.
When was that?
the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but y'all have so many events that are going on that, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know specifics. I don't think.
Goodie Nation.
It's all good. It's tonight at 7 at Atlanta Tech Village.
GoodieNation.org.
I just posted the website too.
Yeah,
GoodieNation.org.
Mark's good about posting like crazy on all our social media. He's great. Keeps me updated on what
I
I'm
need to
missing on this
just
stuff.
sign up for the updates, for the notifications. I turn my notifications off from followers. So many.
Sign up for the newsletter. I mean,
Yeah, that's a really good one. Joey creates everything.
yeah.
Here we go.
You too, Michael.
Not just you.
Mark, you need a headshot. Why? Because you got a pole behind you. Y'all took that at the Target in Atlantic Station, didn't y'all? Didn't you?
What picture you got?
The old one on the Goodie site.
You took that in front of the Target at
No,
Atlantic Station, didn't you?
That one was at
Oh.
the W in Midtown.
Ah, I know that. You know, I know what you're talking about, but at that Target, how they have that side panel or whatever, where they have the grass behind it.
I'll give Joey my new headshot.
Yeah, well, because we're refreshing the website next 2 weeks, I
I was
guess.
gonna say, I'm gonna say something. You know,
Yeah.
the photographer in me's gonna be like, really, guys? Okay. Oh, hold on.
Top it out.
Cole Park, I'm gonna show Joy that comment you did.
How do I sign up? This is something different.
That's a good question. I haven't done it in forever. I say
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com is the website. Today's show is being brought to you by Nikita Todd-Stanley and the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. For more information, all you got to do is visit the website, TeamToddRealtyGroup.com. Hanging out with Goodie Nation today, the Social Impact Pre-Accelerator. They have an event tonight. It's going down.
Whoop whoop,
Hi,
7
my man
p.m.
Sam, he's in the building. Sam's talking about Goodie Nation. Today, the 22nd of January, 2017.
On this date in 2002, Amazon.com announced that it had posted its first net profit in the fourth quarter. They actually started July 5th, 1994.
Boy, they stayed in there.
So-
Wasn't making no money. They had to hang in there.
About that. So you know what that shows is that, you know, within the first year, if you're not making any money, just keep at it. Figure out a way to just keep at it. You know, you might not necessarily need to be making money, but if your business can at least fund itself.
As long as you ain't paying that light bill yourself, you good. Hey, and speaking of Amazon, attention Seattle shoppers, Amazon just announced that it's about to open its long-promised convenience store with 0 checkout lines. Now, customers must sign in the Amazon Go app upon entering the store. Now, sensors will then track their movements and charge shoppers Amazon accounts for the items that they grab. Now, customers just walk out of the store, no cashiers needed. Amazon Go's also offering included groceries, ready-to-eat meals, cold drinks, meal prep kits, all that good stuff. Now, the tech giant first introduced the Amazon Go store concept back in 2016, and it was set to open to the public early 2017, but you see, they had to fix it, and now 2018, they're about to open up their first store. I wonder if they got that sensor like in a mini bar. You know how you go in a hotel and they got the little mini bar, and if you pull that little Jack Daniels shot out too long, it's going to charge you? Like it don't give you time to refill it with water and then put it back in there?
No.
I wonder if they're going to do you like that in the
They
Amazon
don't give
Go
you
store.
any time to do that
Be
at
like,
all.
I did not grab those $7 cashews.
Or like when you buy perfume and then you take it all out and then put it back in with water. And
Amazon, they just changing the game.
I was gonna say, you know what? One of the things that you gotta love about Amazon is how they're forward thinking.
That's right. And shout out to Goodie Nation because you guys are doing the same thing. Tonight it is going down.
Yeah, we have our big demo night tonight. It's going to be 7 p.m. at Atlanta Tech Village, and it's going to be some free drinks, some light food as well, so definitely come through. I know free food and free drinks have been the game changer for my decision to go to things a lot of times.
Exactly.
Now, where's your ID? Let me check your ID, partner. Make sure you're
I was gonna say, you know what? If I'm not mistaken, one of the last ones that I went to, you guys had a beer sponsor, and they were making their own. They were making their own beer here in Atlanta. Remember the one on the corner, the event that we went to that was on the corner?
Oh, yeah. I think
You have
so.
some great sponsors that are from Atlanta, so shout out to them as well.
Hack the Violence. Since you guys been putting this tonight together, what have you learned about violence in Atlanta?
I mean, I think a lot of it that was interesting is that we've been looking to be more proactive and reactive with a lot of solutions we built, which was interesting where once you reach violence, it's too late. It's more you gotta, get to it before it happens. So
Very good
that's
point.
why, I mean, I think some cool stuff was the school to prison pipeline was really big, where I think one team in particular, she was telling us that I think 66% of fourth graders that are below reading level will end up being incarcerated or something like that.
Fourth graders.
Yeah, so you
Wow.
can look at third grade reading levels, fourth grade reading levels, and you can tell a lot about a kid's future there. So it's good that we can diagnose that and have it be a way to fix it.
That's awesome. Congratulations. And since we're speaking about teachers, there was an English teacher up in Raleigh, Egypt High School in Memphis. She didn't let a few snow days keep her from helping students with their class assignment. Now, Miss Brown took to Facebook Wednesday morning for a live teaching session with about 40 of her students. Now, it was Brown's first shot at Facebook Live, and she says that after her initial jitters, it was just like a walk in the park. She said, "This was my first time going live. I've never done this before. Hopefully y'all can hear me," she asked the students that were logged on. Now, Brown's students have been on a snow break since last Tuesday and needed help with some of the classwork assignments. Now, a couple of kids have sent her a message saying that they're trying to do their work while on break, but still had more questions and confused about the project that they were doing. She said when she logged on to Facebook Live, pretty soon there were 40 students taking part of the class, but Brown did make it clear up front that she didn't, that you shouldn't be fooled by her kitty cat pajamas that she was teaching in
I
on her
know,
Facebook
right,
Live,
right.
Joan. She was like, I will put you in detention if you start Joan in my pajamas.
I will write you up.
But shout out to Miss Brown.
That's a good turnout.
Congratulations.
40 kids.
Yep, to her. She did an amazing job. Don't let a little snow stop you. There's too much technology over there. And did you know that Miss Brown was using her joints? It's Michael and Joy in the morning. We're going to wrap this thing up when we come back. It's Michael and Joy in the morning. Station Network.
There you go.
She crushed that. With the
66%.
What up, Cyrus?
Say that stat again.
Hey, Karen. Good morning to you. Hey, Diane. Good morning.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to type it because that's pretty intense.
Yeah.
We had a guy that wrote a book about that.
Yeah.
That prison.
Oh, it's insane. I mean, that you can tell that much that young.
Yeah. I mean, but it makes sense.
Yeah, because it's a domino effect. You know, as soon as you get behind, you start acting out as a kid, and then it's
Who
just
you want to log in at?
never ending.
Get involved.
Never
Get involved
ending.
page side.
I know. I was just trying to find it. I found the Help Us Grow page.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right there. Create the. Okay.
So what's y'all's reach in terms of metrics and stuff?
You got that one.
We're pretty good. we do about 45,000 viewers a month.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I want to make sure I get that
Not
stat
to
right.
mention
Good
the,
button,
not to mention the radio side of it. Because this is on the TuneIn app. His stream is going through the TuneIn app.
Okay.
For those that can't watch, then you just Bluetooth the thing in your car and plug in like a regular terrestrial show.
Yeah, well, I just found out there are a whole bunch of digital radio stations.
Here it is.
Based in
66% of students who can't read on grade
It's
level playing to 4K.
It's not putting it in terrestrial,
You might
but
have
they
Yeah,
make
yeah.
a shift though. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is digital now. Like in regular terrestrial radio, the overhead is so high for a radio station. You know what I'm saying?
But the competition is stiff amongst you guys. I'm like, wow.
It's not a lot of shows that go 5 days a week or bold enough to do a morning show 5 days a week. And be consistent. And have awesome guests and awesome content. Like we put this thing together every day. Just us. So what, 3 of y'all?
Woo!
Yeah.
That's it. 66% of students who can't read by the end of 4th grade will end up incarcerated or on public assistance. We gotta teach the babies to read. Michael, you know how to read, right?
I'm good.
It's fluent in emoji speak.
Oh, man.
Emojis.
I be crushing that Ebonics though.
Clearly, crushing it. What you be doing with it? Crushing it.
Michael and Joy
Whoop,
in
whoop.
the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. Shout out to Nikita Todd-Stanley.
Yes,
Nikita
sir.
Todd Realty Group. Shout out to Sam Martinez, Goodie Nation.
Amen.
You're a very interesting guy, Sam. Tell us about your parents, man. How your parents had you right up in Alpharetta, didn't they?
Yeah. So both my parents met in Jacksonville, Florida. Moved here a little before I was born, and I was super involved. You know, my dad coached me, I think, in all the various sports I played year round growing up. And then my mom was stayed at home with me and my brother and kept us from getting into trouble all the time. So
Yeah. Now, how
Definitely makes a
important is that
difference.
parental environment, that parental guidance? When we talk about violence and how we got to capture them early, how important do you think that is?
I mean, I think it makes all the difference, and especially it was big where my parents, I think, were both financially really involved and time-wise were really involved, and it's rare to see both of those. Where a lot of times, even in Alpharetta, you'll see a lot of parents that'll pay for whatever they want to do, but they're not involved with the kids, and that you see that lead to almost more problems than if they weren't putting the money into, because they're funding more destruction.
Right,
almost,
exactly.
I was gonna say that I think that when we just talk about the relationship parent to child, You know, a lot of times we're like, oh, we got to be financially at a certain point. You know, we got to be able to, you know, of course, make sure that all the bills are paid, but we think that we have to make this amount, when at the end of the day or whatever, the child really just wants you to be around. You know what I mean? Obviously, you got to be able to eat, but that time is very, very important.
Exactly.
It is going down tonight. Tickets still available, but it's a free event, so you have to register.
Just show up.
Yeah, you guys can show up. We like you to register just so we know who's coming, but yeah, and then we can bug you with emails and stuff about future events.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free to show up. We'll be live streaming on Facebook as well for people that can't make it or want to check it out from other cities. And yeah, we definitely come through. We'll be there 7 to 10 tonight at Atlanta Tech Village.
One of the things that I also want to just point out is that you can also donate. You can go to goodienation.org/donate. It is tax deductible. So if you guys want to be involved but can't physically be involved, your dollars can be involved.
Sam, what motivates you today to still do this type of work?
I think it's just a blast doing this kind of work where it's a lot more impactful and you're actually making a difference, and it's challenging work too, because a lot of times with nonprofits and socially good companies, there's a lot of inefficiencies and a lot of challenges with operating with a socially good model and trying to make money at the same time. So I think it's really rewarding, and even meeting cool people through it, it's a lot more genuine connections. It's a lot of times in the for-profit world, it's very transactional, and when you get to the nonprofit world, people kind of have their guard down. It's a lot easier to connect with them.
Hey, tonight it is going down. Demo night, Hack the Violence. Tonight, January 22nd, 2018 at 7 p.m. You can check them out at the Atlanta Tech Village. Shout out to you. Congratulations. You got anybody you want to shout out? Like, we can get real hood right now.
Hold on.
Like, if you ever listen to Greg Street and he let the kids shout out everybody, you got the chance to do that.
I mean, I already shouted out my parents, so that's the big one. My brother, Daniel, I'll give him a shout out too. And then, see, if I start calling out the different friends, then
I know,
whichever
they're
ones
gonna
I
start
don't
to
call
feel
out,
some
they're
kind
gonna
of a
be
way.
upset about, the 3 I called out, be mad. Oh, and then Mark over here, I gotta give a shout out to.
Shout out to Mr. Mark.
Yeah.
Our Goodie marketing guy. If you need social media help, look up Mark Machiro. He's the man for that stuff.
Amen.
And
That felt good, didn't it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Georgia Tech, I'll give a shout out to you.
shout out to Hampton University. Oh, my bad. I was going to say, tonight it is going down 7 p.m. Atlanta Tech Village, 3423 Piedmont Road, Northeast Atlanta, Georgia. It is free, so just show up.
You got to learn how to shout out all your hood friends, too. Watch this. Shout out to Treetop, Super Size Mike, Man, Lil Boink Boink and them down there in Southeast.
So about that, Ivana.
Hey!
You gotta remember I'm from Alpharetta. We didn't have those.
Oh, yeah. Christian
Boink,
and
boink.
Taylor and Gabriel, Matthew, Peter, Mark, Sarah, Elizabeth. Oh, yeah. I can't forget about you, Lucy. Hey, and an alleged intoxicated Florida driver looking for a bite to eat ended up with a DUI after mistaking a bank drive-thru for a Taco Bell. The Hernando South Sheriff's Office got a call on Wednesday afternoon from a Bank of America manager reporting an intoxicated man passed out behind the wheel who had been blocking access to the ATM. Now, the caller said that after repeated attempts to wake this Tampa dude up, later identified as a 28-year-old Douglas Francisco, the driver woke up and tried to order a burrito from the lady. So they called the police on him and he got locked up. My thing is, how is you that drunk and the bank's still open?
Right.
Because it had to be about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
I was going to say, what in the world were you thinking?
Man, shout out to him. Hey, tomorrow is Tuesday. We will be back on tomorrow. And once again, shout out the event for me, Sam.
We have our demo night tonight for Goodie Nation. We're going to be showing a bunch of teams hacking the violence.
Yay!
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, Atlanta Tech Village, 7 p.m. and we'll be live streaming on Facebook too.
That's what I'm
Hacking
talking
the
about. If you
violence.
missed any of the show today, go to michaelandjoy.com. You can check it out. We'll see y'all tomorrow. It's Michael and Joy in the Morning, Sensation Station Network.
Let go.
That was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was fun.
That was so easy. All right,
What up,
guys,
Faith?
you have an amazing day from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. I ask that God watch over you, keep you, protect you, expand your territory and your capacity. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Tonight is going down 7 p.m. at Atlanta Tech Village. Hack the Violence demo night with Goodie Nation. Bye, guys.
I'm legit.
Rashi.